Hi guys, today we've got a couple projects I'd like to get done. We've got a little break in weather. We've had rain for the last 4 days, which is fantastic. The ground needs it, the plants and the trees need it. I'm so happy. But we've got a little window until tomorrow, I think mid-morning or afternoon, where we're getting the remnants or the remains of the Hurricane Helene. So we're gonna have rain for the next few days after tomorrow. So I wanna come out here and get a couple things done. One is a planting project, and then two, if we have time, is harvesting peppers. Let's start with our planting project because I'm really excited about this. So we are gonna be working over here in the zinnia patch, and we're gonna do a mass planting. So we're back in the vegetable garden area, and this is the zinnia patch, and we're gonna work our way all the way down to the other end of the fence, and we are gonna do a mass planting of ornamental kale. So I've been thinking about it for the last couple weeks and trying to figure out what I wanted to plant there. Did I want to put something in for the fall? Did I want to do bulbs? Because I did bulbs last year and I didn't have a really good turnout this spring. The alliums came up and some other stuff, but it was so splotchy, and I think because the squirrels kind of disturbed it. So I decided this year I'm just gonna forego the bulbs and I'll do a mass planting for fall and just kind of see how it all looks, because I've never done it before. So this is either going to look really good and last through the winter, or I'm basically just planting a great big salad bar for the wildlife. But either way, I'm gonna give it a try. What's the worst that can happen? You know, we get a couple animals that come along and eat the whole thing. That's okay. We'll just try something next year. But let me show you what we're going to be planting today. So I've got 5 flats of ornamental kale in purple. That's 40 kale. And I was trying to decide on which color did I want, purple, red, or white, and purple was the one that had the most color. The white didn't really have any color. The red was kind of faded, but if you look closely at the purple, look at that. Isn't that so pretty? And you know, as it gets a little cooler, the purple will definitely brighten up. But I think these are just gonna look so pretty, just lined up in a row along the back area over here from one end to the other. And I'm super excited to try this because I love trying new things and just kind of seeing what happens. Again, like I said, you know, either it's gonna look really good or, you know, it's gonna be eaten in a matter of days. We'll see. So this project isn't gonna require too much in the way of tools. I've got my 3-inch auger over here and my kneeling mat. And I'm not gonna use any fertilizer or biotone in the holes. I'm just going to set them all up, get the holes auged, and get everything planted. And then I'll come around and show you how it all looks. I'm excited. Here we go. All right, guys, we got them all planted. Let me take you around and show you real quick. We're starting right over here by the front gate. And look, ornamental cabbage as far as the eye can see. So I used 38 out of the 40. I used each of the chain link fence posts as my guide, and in between each post, I planted 4 of the kale because these will get 12 to 14 inches wide. So these should all touch in the next few weeks. So just kind of tried to space them and line them up as evenly as I could. And I think I did a pretty good job. And it's okay if they're a little bit off because they will grow into each other. Now, over here towards the back end of the swale, I used this as a guide and I planted in between each of the boxwoods. But this side over here is a little bit longer. It's not totally dead center. So from that post, we have, I think, one or two more kale on this side than we do on that side. But I think they look really, really good. And hopefully these will last more than like a day or two. Hopefully the wildlife won't find them and we get to enjoy them and see how they size up. It'll be interesting also to see how they do from one end to the other because the lighting is different all the way across. There's more sun here during the afternoon, and then as we get all the way back down here, it's more shaded throughout the day. So it'll be an interesting experiment all the way around. And like I said, if we get to enjoy them all season, that'll be great. If we only get them for a couple days before the rabbits and the deer find them and decimate them, that's fine too. They were inexpensive, they're ornamental, they're not permanent, so I'm okay with whatever happens either way. If they do take them, then we'll just mulch over everything, let the whole area sit for the season and figure out what we want to plant in the spring next year. All right, so now let's go and harvest all of the peppers. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at all these peppers. I stopped counting at 200. There's so many in here, and there's still more on the plant. So I don't know, we're gonna have to figure out what to do with all these, or most is gonna have to eat them all really fast. But oh wow, that's incredible. And you can see all throughout here, all the peppers that are still on here. I mean, there's just so many. They just keep producing. Oh, we got a couple of bell peppers here too. They're sizing up. Look at that. This is one of the reasons why I love gardening. You never know what you're gonna get until you harvest. And you guys, look at this. This is just an obscene amount of peppers. I have no idea what we're gonna do with these. Mo is going to be floored when he sees these. And you know, I've been really happy with everything in the vegetable garden so far. Everything has been producing. The tomatoes have still got fruit on them. The peppers are going nuts. We've got, oh, let me show you real quick. We've got some yellow squash forming up. Look at that. Isn't that exciting? And we have cucumbers starting over here. We've got beans back there. There's tomatoes on the tomato plants. This is the second crop that we did. We still have this first planting here but we still have these 6 plants here. And everything here is just doing so well. Amazing. I did get a little bit of grazing from deer on here, and the sweet potato vine over here. You can kind of see where they came in and nibbled a little bit. See if I can get it in the shade. But you can see they didn't do too much damage, and you know what? I don't think this affected it at all. But super happy with everything. And super happy with getting all of these in the ground. They're gonna look so good, hopefully, unless the deer or the rabbits find them. Just happy all in all. And getting all that kale planted frees up a little bit more space on the patio. So we'll just keep chipping away at it little by little, and eventually we'll clear the patio. Oh, I also wanted to mention too, I did not water in the ornamental kale after I planted it. The ground is so wet from all the rain, it doesn't need any more. In fact, let me show you real quick. You can just hear all the water in here. This is at the bottom of the swale, but just everything is just completely saturated. Anyways, guys, that's it for this video. Super happy to have everything planted, and I wanted to bring you guys along because there's just something so satisfying about watching a mass planting from beginning to end. I enjoy it, and I hope you guys did too. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye.